Hey there, Gemini. This is Kim here to do your reading your next 3 days. Let's take a look using this Journey of the Sacred Bee and the 108 Oracle. We'll look at day 1, day 2, day 3, and I will clarify if you want to stick around afterwards. And I probably will pull a white light oracle for you also at the end. So opening up to Gemini's spirit team, spirit guides, and angels for these messages. May they be for your most high always. Day 1. Day 2. Day 3. Bottom of the deck, the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Nice energy to get. Determined. Protective. Protective vibe off of her. Protective mother, maybe, energy, because I'm picking up, that picture is my mother who has passed away, but helps with these readings, and I'm getting protective vibe, but it doesn't have to be a female. It can be a person who's very protective over some people in the family, protective of your projects, your business, and very decisive. What she says she means. Boundaries are strong with the Queen of Swords. Boundaries are strong. Mentally sharp and clear. Bottom of this deck is the Still, which is about refinement, taste, and culture. Like high status. Just getting that message too. High status. Tell me about this. Wow. Okay. I have the death card. And I have the 5 of Cups with the vulture on it. So day 1 is when you're viewing this, by the way. Let me just put that out there. Looks like there's an ending to maybe a relationship or something that has to do, something that we're kind of sad about in a sense, but ready to go on to the next phase or the next journey. It can be the closing of a chapter that has something to do with our career also, because it is a general read. But with the baggage card, it's like, even with the sadness here, the vulture is that energy of nothing is really ever wasted, right? Nothing is ever wasted. And then the death card being with it is like the whole death rebirth cycle. So something is transforming for you, and it's leading you into the next phase. And so this has been a long journey, but I feel like being prepared to go. Perhaps there was some time, though, where we were fearing separation. And then I have a Namkara, which is saying to me that there's a new chapter that has this Namkara energy here with it, which is unconditional love, romance, soulmates, an uncommon bond, devoted, and timeless. So I definitely want to clarify, what is the disappointment in? And what is the transformation about? We'll move on to the other days. First, okay, so Judgment and the 8 of Pentacles. A clear path is going to be made known to you by Spirit. This is when we're awakening to something that maybe our Spirit team is trying to show us. We're waking up to the path that is like, saying Spirit has a plan. Now here's the next steps, and taking decisive actions. And it has to do with your mastery over whatever it is that keeps you productive during the day. This can be work, because the 8 of Disc, you're just really good. You're a mastery level at some sort of skill or ability here. Determined is coming through. Determined for some sort of path here. Okay, let me go ahead with this. Okay, I have autumn, okay, and I have the train. So perhaps this is talking about the timing here. It's coming up It's coming up pretty soon. It does say 6 to 9 months, but because this is not this channel, you know, as most channels are that go around the world, right? So we have Libra season, we have Scorpio season, and we have Sagittarius. So we might be looking like October, around October, of being a date where there's a plan for you to go somewhere significant, maybe something that has to do with work or something that really says the Queen on the card. Something that you're going to receive kind of big, like implementing a plan here, and then the train is like moving on, life's journey. So you have two cards out here that say life's journey, moving on to the next phase. Keep going forward, keep pushing forward. Wow. And then the Fool energy, which says the journey on the card. You have this is a big message about your journey. Your journey, the journey. The Tower is a big change. Big changes. It can be something good that leads you on a new journey, or that leads you to going on this new journey. Let me see what these are. The Tower happening now, and the crystal ball. Okay. So, the happening now, the situation or event in question is occurring now. This shakeup, the dismantling of what maybe doesn't resonate with you anymore, or what could feel like a Tower moment, something that, like, just for example, like a job falling apart, or having to move, or something like that. You have another train here. I want to clarify before I really say too much more about the Tower, but I have a feeling it's a good Tower, because I have the crystal ball, intuition, premonition, seeing clearly, discernment, perception, sixth sense, divination, and a gut reaction. It's like a very mental Queen of Swords energy. I just feel strong mental. Strong mental. Whoa. This Queen, I feel like, has to do with something big that you will be receiving. Tell me about the Five of Cups then, please. For Gemini. The Two of Swords, not Two of Swords, sorry, the Two of Wands. And the Page of Cups. So there seems to be a message coming in about some sort. It feels like an offer, I'll tell you. It feels like an offer of something that you're going to be very lined up with. Because two of Wands is like planning and alignment. Planning and alignment. And it can be about going somewhere too. Planning on going somewhere. The Page of Cups, I think the Page of Cups is out here because there was a situation that started that didn't necessarily work out. And it may have had us in our head in the Nine of Swords for a while. But I see this as being turned upside down. So I see this as being you focusing on the positive and the solution here. That would be what the focus and the planning is about. And part of the solution is to close out a chapter with the Death card. Tell me about the Death card. What you are manifesting. What you are manifesting with the Magician. So it wouldn't be a surprise to you, because this would be something you are directly manifesting. What about love? Because maybe you're manifesting love into your life too. Oh, yeah. We've got a really strong... So I have that journey, again, type of energy, the Six of Swords, going in a different direction. And then I have divine counterparts here. Connected very much so intellectually, telepathically, maybe. It's a King of Swords. So I'm not sure if you know this energy, but it's coming in here as a counterpart or the right professionals, people coming together maybe for the purpose of working on something, laying out a plan, and then this is heavy determination here. Who is the King of Swords? Who is the King of Swords? The Five of Wands. Okay, so I don't know if you've been dealing with an Aquarius. We do have Aquarius energy, Gemini. We could have a Scorpio energy, very strong here with the Five Cups and the Death card. But it feels like you're having to put your foot down to somebody that has been causing petty arguing or distractions, or feeling like someone was putting obstacles in your way. And so you're having to like say, no, it's going to go this way. This is the right way for me, right? And then that being lined up. And so then you go in this different direction with the Six of Swords. Your thoughts can be much more balanced once you separate from this energy of pettiness, arguing. What is the plan about Judgment here with the Eight of Discs? What is the plan about? Wow. Wow. Well, it's divine timing, unwinding. It's like timing is coming up very soon for you. The plan is the choices and decisions that you're making that bring balance, especially in the realm of your finances. It's about staying really busy too. You will be staying really busy. You have the Ace of Swords, which is a victory. It's truth, clarity, and the right information that you need. And it's leading to your Nine of Pentacles, which is self-reliance, a big financial gain or windfall. From the 8 to the 9, I would expect some good news coming in about a bit large amount of money. This even can be a contract for 6 to 9 month contract or work deal, some sort of deal. Why do we have what's coming in autumn, please? Or what is coming in October? What's coming in October, please? What is coming in October? The World. And then it went over here onto the bags. You're going to travel somewhere very significant, it feels like, in October. Pack your bags. It's the marking of a new chapter where there is, like, I'm seeing, you know, karma being snipped, free from karma, free. And there's like a lot of travel and new chapters, elevated experiences. So, yeah, I really think this is something big happening for you, October, in regards to travel, going somewhere. They're saying for work, but, so I don't know. But, and they're saying influence. Oh, and it can be tied to a divine partnership. Working together with somebody. It can be a combination. Yeah, oh wow, for the wheel. For a new season, the Wheel of Fortune. It's something's being, like I said, divine counterpart. Something's being divinely guided together. Tell me about the Tower then. Tell me what the Tower is representing here. That's what I thought. I also have the Hermit in the reverse. And in my readings, when I get the Hermit in the reverse, I feel like you're coming out of your shell, but it also to me represents not being alone on your path, on your journey. Somebody being pulled into your existence, onto your path. The Tower here is good news. Like, so this good communication, this card can also mean travel too. But whatever it is, it's good communication that comes in and it lets you know that everything is about to change. That everything is about to change in the best way possible here. Yeah. Beautiful. Let's get you a white light oracle. If you need a private reading, by the way, the information is in the description box below. Spirit Bear and Karma of Kutahala. Spirit Bear of 396 hertz. Coming out of a hibernation period too for some of you all. This says, you are being healed from guilt and fear. Such emotions will no longer steal your personal power or dissuade you from confidence or happiness in realizing your own worth. No matter how unlikely it might seem, you're going to emerge from a spiritual winter into light and love and life. Like being brought back to life. You could have found yourself becoming numb. I'll be honest with that. Like when it tells me, you know, that you're going to be feeling like you're back in life. Yeah, you could have become numb from something for a while. With the heavy emotions, whatever that 5 of Cups represented. The divinely ordained time for your liberation, healing, and emergence is much closer than you realize. Abundant blessings are stirring and soon shall manifest. The 396 hertz is deeply nurturing and protective. And that was the very first message that I got. Definitely protect yourself, your energy at this time also. And know that Spirit is available to protect you, your angels, your guides. Alright, then I have the Karma of Kutahala says, your sacred soul passion is powerful enough to shift the state of your inner reality and your outer experience. So commit to what truly ignites your heart. And do not be dissuaded by anything or anyone. If you are seeking to make a commitment, do so when it truly connects to your heart. Follow your genuine, meaningful bliss, and know that no matter what appears to be, you shall prevail and you shall arise. Okay, and then we'll close out with an angel number message. Nurturing and protected. 111 says angels are ready to support you in this endeavor so you can co-create with the universal life you love. I'm creative. Wow. Those are some powerful numbers here. 000. You are one with the Creator, and there's no limits to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on earth. I am a creator. And 99, it's time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. So unleash your true power. I am courageous. Those are powerful numbers for you all. So I'm sending you love and light. Thanks for joining me. If you liked the video, please give it a like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.